The last time Nike created a special edition football boot for Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, and Kerr, they came out with this amazing Superfly 6 Level Up boot. I absolutely love this design. It's still one of my favorite colorways, and it's been a few months since then, and Nike have actually come out with a brand new exclusive Mercurial for these players. If you want to see the latest Cristiano Ronaldo football boots, make sure you keep watching because we're going to be unboxing the brand new Nike Mercurial Dream Speed. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is YJ Football. My name is Yaz. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, we do football boot unboxings, football boot reviews, and football tutorials as well. So if you like that kind of content, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. And today in front of me, as I said, is the Nike Mercurial Dream Speed, the brand new Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, and Kerr football boots that are only being worn by these players. It looks amazing. And after the launch photos came out and seeing them on feet of these players, I really needed to get one for myself. So in this box is that boot, but it's actually a little bit different from the version they wear. They wear the Superfly 7 versions, whereas I got the Mercurial Vapor 13 version of the Dream Speed. Cool, so we have the regular Nike box. I actually love this box. So without further ado, let's get started. So, cool. Here we have the Dream Speed in the box, and it is the Nike Elite level box, the silver box. It looks really cool. And I did get this in my regular 9.5 US size, and with all Mercurials and Nike boots, that size fits me perfectly. Here we go. And here we have Nike Mercurial Dream Speed, Nike Mercurial Vapor 13 Dream Speed. It looks really good in person, not gonna lie. It's incredible. There's a lot going on in this boot. So let's check it out even further. And one of the parts that I really look forward to when checking out special edition Nike football boots is the string bag. And Nike have not disappointed again. They've got this insanely cool MDS, Mercurial Dream Speed string bag. On the front of it, it says MDS 001. We'll talk about what the 001 means further on in the video. Created to the exact specifications of blank. So basically insert your name, created to the exact specifications of you, me, Cristiano Ronaldo, basically anyone. So that's a really cool idea. I really like it. And imagine if my name was there, right? And flip this over, it's also something really cool. They've got the same type of swoosh they have on the shoe, on the bag. And it's a really cool effect because if you look at it from far away, it looks like it's actually glowing, like lighting up, especially over there. And it fades from white to this really, really light bolt, which they call the Barely Bolt. I really like that colorway name. And on the bottom is just a Mercurial logo there. It also reminds me of the night sky. So the dark blue represents the night sky, whereas the bolt and the bright little patches of white, little details of white represent the stars in the sky. And you can see on the rest of the upper where the Nike skin is applied, it's got a bit of a shine to it. It's more like a faded, toned down blue, but it works really nicely and I really like the overall colorway. Okay, let's start by looking at the swoosh. The swoosh looks really cool, as we talked about. It's in the kind of like a bolt white fade. But if you look closely, you can see that it's actually an effect on the upper. It's like hundreds of these little white dots around the swoosh area to make it look like it's glowing. So when you look at it from far, it has that effect as if it's actually a light turned on, like a really, really bright swoosh on there. So it's really cool. I love that effect. Taking a closer look at it, you can see that the swoosh actually has a gradient. It changes from the really bright white color all the way to the really barely there volt. I love that color name. So it fades from white to barely volt. And you can see on the bottom, it's got 10A to 73P. Big shout out to Boot Wizard James, my friend on YouTube. And he pointed out in his video that the 10A to 73P corresponds to Nike's color codes for these colors here, the white and the barely volt. So 10A is Nike's color code for white. It fades to barely volt, which is 73P. It's such a cool little detail to include. I absolutely love it. I'm pretty sure any other boot enthusiast out there would also love these details. And moving across just under the swoosh is a little Flyknit logo there, single layer lining. You also have these circles all across the middle area of the shoe on both sides. And I think that's sort of like a nod to the perforation Nike does on the inside of these boots in order to have the maximum weight reduction possible. And on the heel of the boot you have an 001. So the 001 I believe corresponds to the first iteration of the brand new range of signature boots for Nike Mercurial's top athletes. So Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, and Sam Kerr are sort of like the flagship players for the Mercurial range. I feel like this is Nike's way of passing the torch so they can continue the signature range with this new crop of younger players from this generation, Kylian Mbappe and Sam Kerr in the women's game. And I believe the 001 refers to the first iteration of that new signature series, so obviously I had to get the first one out of this new signature range. And 001 and the MDS have this really cool rubberized finish on top, and also looks like really reflective metallic. It changes color based off how the light shines on it, so it goes from like a green to like almost like a silver and then back to green. It also has these bunch of these little dots. At first I didn't really like the big MDS branding, but now in hand it looks really cool. And just like MDS and 001 branding on the boots, the inner side there's a swoosh that has the same sort of finish on it and looks absolutely really cool. And just under the Mercurial logo is Mercurial 44.7 kilometers an hour. Just casual, you know. But it actually is an insanely fast speed, and it is the speed that Kylian Mbappe actually clocked in the game, which I believe was last season. He actually reached that speed, 44.7 kilometers an hour. That's absolutely insane. And that's Nike's reference to Kylian Mbappe on these boots, which I think is really cool. And on the heel of the boots, you have a Mercurial logo in white, which stands out really nicely on the back of the boots. Looks cool, nothing too special about the heel other than that, pretty general. Okay, so looking at the detailing on the insole, you have the same kind of theme going on with the Starry Night with a bunch of plus signs on the backing of the same color as the upper. And at the bottom, this is where it gets really interesting. This is where it says MDS 001, which is the boot. Created the exact specifications of blank, but underneath the blank is none other than CR7, which is my favorite player. If you guys follow the channel, you know that. Okay, looking at the outsole of the shoe, you do have the split sole plate design with Nike's Aerotrack spine in white and with the navy blue backing. It looks amazing. You've got a barely vault swoosh there, which looks cool. You've got the Aerotrack branding, and just coming along the midfoot there, you have a 360 fit branding there, which I think is a reference to Nike's Flyknit 360. And you do have like a little ruler type, measurement type graphic there, which I think looks really cool as well. And on the heel, you have the heel portion of the sole plate, the same color as the forefoot there, the same blue. To be honest, it would have been nice to have a wearable sole plate finish on the bottom of these special edition boots, similar to that effect that they have on the 001, the MDS, and the swoosh on the inside. I think it would have been really cool. But even though these are amazing looking boots, Nike always manages to put out really, really nice looking special edition boots. And that's it for the unboxing of the Nike Mercurial Dream Speed, the Nike Mercurial MDS. I really think it's a cool color, and Nike always manages to hit the special edition football boots out of the park. These look really cool. I love the color combination. And the best part about the boot has to be the really, really bright swoosh there. I love the effect going on. It just looks really cool. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel by clicking on the big YJ Football logo over here, and check out other playlists from one of these links here as well. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.